Okay, gonna do a few Titan hits here. This is my mini account. So my roster is not ideal. However, we're fighting a purple Titan. So I'm just gonna bring my best assets to the table here. Alfreak is pretty nice all around, even though she's very slow because that mindless attack causes them to drain all of their mana and hit themselves instead of hitting you. However, she is purple and we're going into the purple Titan. I've got Kirill, partly because he's got an attack and defense boost for the team. But he's also just, aside from Vela, my other best blue, but the attack and defense boost is quite useful on a Titan. Vela's special isn't as useful against a purple because she nerfs fire heroes. So she's not going to be as important for this one. I may keep Panther and Alfreak just because Panther will reduce defense against dark, so it would effectively not make the Titan weak against dark, but at least it would cause the dark tiles to do more damage against a dark Titan than it would otherwise. Santa Claus has a good all-around utility. I don't have Wilbur leveled up on this one, so his attack and defense nerf against opponents is nice. And that defense nerf does stack with Panthers because Panthers is elemental and Santa Claus's is just general. So I'm going to get rid of Jean-Francois because he's mostly useful if you're fighting blue opponents or attacking green. I'm going to put Neath on there because basically she's yellow and she's really the only viable yellow I have at this point. Her mana reduction's okay. The chance to miss is also nice. But mainly I'm putting her on there just because she's yellow and we're fighting a purple Titan. If I had some other viable yellows, I'm working on Jackal because he does reduce defense against Holy, which is helpful. My items, I've got antidotes to dispel any potential ailments the Titan will put on me. Health, and in case Kirill isn't up in time, I've got the heal pots. And Kirill doesn't heal all that much anyway. Mana pots to get specials up if they're close and the timing seems right. Like it would be, nice to get Alfreak up right before the Titan's special's about ready to go off because she will prevent the Titan from using a special on you. Other heroes that are helpful in a similar respect are heroes like Merlin and Proteus, Hansel, Gretel, Mickey, essentially heroes that silence or cause charged specials to be used in either to be not used or to be used in a way that it doesn't affect you. And I've got the tornadoes to rearrange the board and give myself 40% mana in the event that I get a shitty board, which is all too typical with a Titan. So here we go. Alright, no surprise, not a great start. So I'm going to try and focus around this weak spot here and work the board to get tiles to hit that weak spot like I just did with the yellows. And it moves every 3 turns, but hitting that weak spot is advantageous in that it stuns the Titan and it does extra damage, provided you have a hero of that color on your team. Oh, Panther's already dead, so that sucks. And I don't have Mother North on here to help me out with that. I'm not going to stun the hero or the Titan, regrettably. Okay, this one does not appear to put a status ailment on you, so I don't need to use my anecdotes. And it's also good to keep in mind the arrangement of your heroes is a little bit more important with Titans, because since you have to do everything in more of a time-sensitive fashion, being able to just spam cast left to right is helpful, because you don't have to think as much. Good, all freaks up, the special's almost up. I'm going to stun this Titan though. So, based on the timer, I'm not going to get any benefit from that outside of the... she does do an impressive amount of damage, so puny hit. We'll try again here. Granted, this is an 8-star, and this is the first one we've had in this clan in a while, so again, trying to focus that weak spot. Managed to get a decent cascade there, but that appears to be where it's going to stop for a minute. Okay, good. The weak spot's moving over here. Hopefully I'll get... that's useful. Get that attack down a little bit. I was hoping for a better cascade there, but no dice. So I know this is fast, but it has to be since it's a Titan. Hopefully you see something akin to what you saw in my raid boards, where I had a little bit more time, where I'm looking at the board as quick as I can and trying to either delete useless tiles from the board or cause cascades into the weak spot. And also focusing on just getting tiles up and or specials up and using items to keep my heroes alive. 7 seconds left. I'm not going to bother using a tornado. I should have done that by now, but I was too busy talking. So alright, and one more hit here. That one was even worse. Jesus. Well, not terrible to start off with a diamond, that's for sure. So we'll utilize that and hope that I can make this blue diamond next. Yes, the boards are working out a little bit better this time. That's what I'm talking about right there. Always feels good when you can get those sweet cascades, but unfortunately Titan boards like that are uncommon. So I'm going to cast Panther first and then Santa to get both those defense nerfs on the Titan, and then Alfreak, because the Titan is now defensively nerfed. See, that mindless attack caused it to hit itself instead of me, which was great. Yes. Oh, these are the boards that everybody dreams of. I wish I could get some of these with my main. So attack boost, defense down, and then the 2 damage specials. Clear the green and hope for a good cascade again, which I got. Hell yes. Look at that. This is going to be a good hit for my mini at least. So that's a good example of a coveted Titan board that you don't get very often. And yes, look at that. I know my main hit twice with less damage than that. So anyway, sometimes you get lucky. Hope that was helpful.